No, we're not buying no dogs. No, I never went to summer camp. I went
to band camp.
Yeah, okay. Sure you did.
One time at band camp?
I did, well, you know, everybody, I went to 6th grade camp. That was horrible. I hated it.
Fuck is 6th grade?
Camp in 6th grade, everybody, you go all the 6th graders go every year.
That's a lie. I ain't going to 6th grade camp.
That's because you grew up in Detroit, I guess.
So what you trying to say?
I don't know, you didn't go to 6th grade camp, I guess.
6th grade, I met this guy named Mr. Kittle, man. He was like, Gerald, get the back of the class. You're not.
That's how you talked?
Last year. Yesterday, you was cussing that girl out at the end of the day. I wrote to the girl before I left home. Fucking walk in the class now that was straight to the office. Man, that's some bullshit. I ain't gonna do a girl all night. Go right the blackboard. That was Mr. Hyde.
Dang.
That nigga be looking at you. Like he'll be teaching. Like, yeah, you know, the animals of the...
You talking?
I be talking and shit. He just be staring at me while I'm talking. Everybody stop. Look. We like make eye contact with him. Right to blackboard. Fuck you, Mr. Hyde. What you just said to me? I said, fuck you, Mr. Hyde. Write your blackboard 3 more times.
Wow.
Right, fuck you, Mr. Hyde. 300 times. I'm like, shit, you gotta put it off. Okay.
Shit! You see See, that's why you didn't go to camp. Then in 5th grade, I went to space.
Now,
NASA.
I did go to the Holocaust Museum in juvenile.
I bet you did.
I was in juvenile. And they took us on a field trip in school.
Because he was bad. He used to get in trouble.
No, I didn't. The reason I went to juvenile.
I'm not talking juvenile. I'm talking about why you didn't go to camp.
Oh, in school, I had the biggest file because I had over 300 referrals. You proud? I was the only person in Earhart with a fucking rock in his file. I had an actual rock in my file because I was in gym and we was over there playing tennis, and instead of me hitting tennis balls, I was hitting rocks. Mm-hmm. And one of the rocks got stuck in the tennis racket.
Dumb.
All my referrals.
I grew up in Belleville. Vale. Jail grew up right in Detroit.
All my referrals were sexual harassment. Me and Alex. Sexual harassment. Like, dog, I didn't even say nothing, but that she looked it pretty. Sexual harassment. This one girl, her name was Danielle Perkins, right? She liked me. So every time I used
Oh, wow. I don't blame you, kid. That would probably traumatize me, too.
What?
Watching the heads get chopped off chickens, then you gotta defeather them to cook them.
That shit is fun. Grandma used to do it. Grandma said she used to grab them chickens by the neck and wring them up and cut the head off and just let it go. That bitch be running. That bitch run around about 5 more minutes and die.
Running like a chicken when the head cut off.
That's the same thing that happened to a human. Correct? If you was to decapitate a human can live for another 5 minutes and die. Like his eyes would be blinking and all that shit.
The head off of it? Right. The muscles twitch and stuff, so.
Like when you decapitate a human like that, when the head is over there, like actually your body. Like with your mind and shit still working.
Wow. Ducks will fly with the heads cut off? Really? Oh, cars. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I thought it was gold. My bad.
That's how you cross the street like a car.
Oh, wow. Really, Catherine? Right. JL didn't play no sports, did you? What? You didn't play sports in high school, did you?
No.
So
Yes, I did. I played football.
What? Did you? Oh, he said he played football. I bet it did. Watching a chicken run around with no head. That'd be crazy.
That's fun. Hey, you know another thing that's fun?
Oh, wow.
You know another thing that's fun?
What?
Cockfights.
Whatever.
It is.
That's not fun. That's horrible.
You crazy as fuck, nigga. I done seen cockfights, nigga. That shit is hype like dog fights, nigga.
Dog fights are horrible, too.
No, they're not. They're nice and fun.
No, they're not.
Sport.
It's not a sport.
That's why Michael Vick had to go do jail time.
Exactly. It's not a sport.
They fucked his own life.
Well, he did, fighting dogs like a ding dong. Just like you, stop playing in the street, man. Please, baby. Oh, I'm being careful.
Maddie said she like cockfights. Maddie like the cockfights.
Really? I've never seen a chicken fight. Carol, go! Get out of my way, man.
Scare it up.
The damn dog.
Yeah, like the dog gonna run through the fence.
You never know. Hey, Crunchy. Yeah, dog fighting's not cool.
Dog fighting is sweet.
Stop, shut up. No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Gerald,
Cat fighting sweet too.
you're retarded. Ain't no fighting sweet.
So why is fighting legal?
What?
Why is fighting legal, dear?
Well, it's really not.
Fighting is legal. That's why they got boxing and UFC. It's legal.
Oh, hell no, I don't trust none of these dogs. The little cat? What do you mean? Oh, Augie? Well, Augie got used, but I think the Humane Society took him. He disappeared.
They took him, but guess what? Haha, they ain't take motherfucker. They didn't take it.
We got a new kitty, though.
We got his shit. Oh, now call on that.
Yeah, we used to have a kitty. They took him, but
Still got some kitties.
and then they had Augie and another cat had kittens. So they raised the kittens. So now we got a kitty, and the other people that we lived with got a kitty. We got a new cat, a new baby
We
kitten.
got Agamina and Nike.
Agamina and Nike.
Orange and white and gray and white.
Yes, Mama Kitty got ran over by a car. Shit's horrible, man. But Agamina is just like her daddy, Augie. I swear to God. She's great too. Amanda? Last thing I heard about Amanda, it's very heartbreaking. Tell me about it. There you go, hippie. Good night. That's a very good thing to say. Good. I love animals too. And hippie just made a good point. Fighting is legal because animals can't say no to fight, you know? Humans can say no, they don't want to.
I know it's cruel. I ain't stupid. I'm just being sarcastic.
I know you are. Oh shit.
Now all the people on there will be like, oh, I just use the English. I don't give a fuck what you think about it. You just somebody else.
Be quiet. She said Logan Paul should have told Mayweather no. But Mayweather knocks his ass out. Huh?
No.
He didn't?
No.
Oh. I don't know.
He shouldn't have talked shit. He shouldn't have talked shit like he was going and Mayweather's ass though. That's stupid as fuck.
What's she saying? She's saying he should have said no and not talk shit.
That nigga should have money. Cause I know Mayweather was like, bro, we need to do this the easy way or we can do this the hard way. The choice is yours.
The choice is yours.
He's like the booty warrior, he told him. You can do this the easy way or we can do this the hard way. The choice is yours.
Mayweather to fight his brother. Whose brother? His own brother? Oh, Logan's brother? Are they gonna fight?
Did y'all hear about that documentary?
Here, give me the mic. You wanna talk?
Did y'all hear about the documentary of the booty warrior? The booty warrior was a guy in prison. He would come up to you and ask you, I like you and I want you. Now we can either do this the easy way or we can do this the hard way. The choice is yours. And so he had over 300 rapes in prison and they knew this. So they did a documentary on him. Yeah. The booty warrior.
That was his name?
Yeah. So they did a documentary, and I think he was raping niggas in prison. And so he got out of prison like 6 months after the documentary, right? Cause the nigga had did like 30, 40 years.
Wow.
Finally the nigga got out of prison, right? And how he died was he got on the bus and the nigga that he raped in prison caught him.
Oh, wow.
And killed him.
Damn. Oops.
So long, booty warrior. The choice is yours.
That ain't right.
No, it is right. Stop taking niggas' booty.
No, that's what I'm saying.
The choice is yours. That nigga said, I like you and I want you. And then they was making fun of him on the Boondocks. And then hey, it was an episode of the Boondocks. It was an episode of the Boondocks, right? Where Chris Hansen, right? Remember how he was doing that investigation? We're doing an investigation on raping kids. And the booty warrior came in. And he was like, I ain't here for no kids' butt. I'm here for man's butt. And Chris Hansen was like, what are you talking about? He was like, I know who you is. Your name Chris Hansen, but I call you Chris Handsome. Now I like you and I want you. Now we can do this the easy way or we can do this the hard way. The choice is yours. And Chris Hansen was like, oh no. Oh. Grabbed him. The guy grabbed him like, he was like, ah! He was out screaming. We can do this the easy way, or we can do this the hard way. The choice is yours. They be taking out my little slogans. Cause you know, when you go to jail, you gotta live in that raw. You gotta live in that raw. You talking about the Boondocks? That shit was funny as hell. That nigga said, I'm not here for kids' butt. I'm here for man's butt. He like, I've been watching you for a long time, Chris Handsome. He was like, my name is Chris Hansen. He was like, I know your name. I call you Chris Hansen. Thank you. Hey, what about, did y'all hear about that house? Did y'all hear about that house on the east side? It was a dope house, right? And they used to let you get credit real good, right? You can come in and you get however much credit you want. Now they give you a certain time to pay back this credit. Now when you don't pay this credit back, they didn't let you know in the basement what they had. Now this house on the east side, that bitch was like, it had a gangster lean because they had the whole basement full to the top with water. And in this basement, they had crocodiles. No, look, you come in, you get the credit. They be like, you got a week to pay off this credit. Right. You can come, you can get $500, you can get $100. Now, within this week, if you don't come with this payment, they come and they get you. And they be like, oh yeah. Now where's that credit at that we gave you? You said within a week, you would give me $500. Now, where's my $500? They open the door. Well, sir, as soon as you say, well, sir, they kick you right in there, and you go in the water. The choice is yours.
You know, any cop, like, I got you paid off in a week.
Right. You already know. You got them fiends who just know, oh yeah, I got this check coming. And most of the time, when they depend on that check, it's always something that happens.
Oh yeah.
Now you just came and got this credit for $500.
You wanna run?
I gotta run.
Can't stop.
I know. Right. It was always, and it's like, dog, why would you go get credit if you know you can't pay it? And they didn't let you know. Like, yeah, we got these crocodiles. They had like 5 crocodiles in that basement. It was in the basement. They had the basement so full of water that it fucked up the foundation basement to where the house was leaning. Now, you can either do that the easy way or you can do it the hard way. The choice was yours. You can either pay off that debt or you can get ate by crocodiles. Which one you gonna pick? I think I'm gonna pay off that debt. I don't give a fuck if I come with payment. Here go $5. Here go $1 a day. Here go $2. Here. Just make sure to keep them crocodiles away from me. It smells like burning rubber.
Woo! Hola. Where am I videotaping? Oh yeah, there we go. Can you see it? Can you see? I don't know. Oh, there it is, right? Let's see. Anyways, our house is gone. So, all my clothes, everything I have besides what is on my back. Oh, there it is, right? Let's see. Oh, there it is, right? Let's see. Anyways, our house is gone. So, all my clothes. Oh, there it is, right? Let's see. Can you see it? Can you see? I don't know. Can you see it? Can you see? I don't know. Oh yeah, there we go. Can you see it? Can you see? I don't know. Oh yeah, there we go. Can you see it? Can you see? I don't know. What? So yes, we're walking to the bando. Is that?
Yeah.
Going. So yes, look at me. You know, this is all I have because let's see here. How do I change this? Gerald, how do I flip it? How do I flip it to see the other way? Yeah. I'm gonna move like this. And everything I have besides what is on my back. It's gone. At least Gerald's got clothes at his grandpa's. I don't have nothing. So, yeah. This kind of shit happens to us a lot. Gerald's pissed, crying. I'm laughing, not laughing literally, but Gerald's pissed, crying. I'm laughing, not laughing literally, but I'm fed up. I know everyone's gonna be like, well, go to your dad, go home, you know. Well, I kind of want to say just F everybody that thinks that way right now. So, I don't know what I do to people who deserve this stupid shit. So, I don't know what we're doing, but phone's gonna die, so I got to go charge it. We'll make a video here in a minute. Alright. Oh, there. Stop it.
So, man.
Did you stop it?
No, I didn't stop it yet.
Can I have it? Or is it?
There, it ain't nothing there no more.
There you go, you can see it.
There, it ain't nothing there no more.
Or is it?
There, it ain't nothing there no more.
There you go, you can see it. It's gone.
Fuck this shit.
Bye. Fuck. Excuse me. See, man, I can't. Where am I videotaping? Oh yeah, there we go. Can you see it? Can you see? I don't know.
Nitty, baby, rock with me, kick it with me, fade with me. Come kick it with your brother Frank Nitty. D-City, baby. What up, though, CWG? I just thought we'd have a late night chill. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like cruise right through this. You know what I'm saying? On a laid back feel. You know what I'm saying? So let's get it.
You have profiling abilities, and I'm just wondering.
It's a $10 Tommy production, man. And that's why we started off with M&J. It's always a $10 Tommy production. So if you want to point fingers, point it at the man. Point it at the one they keep on motherfucking rubbing his bald ass head and making sure his balls is on swell. Point it at the man. Stop pointing at the people that's sitting here, well, not even sitting, but here, with illness such as being addicts. Stop pointing at these addicts. Stop pointing at these women that's lost in these streets. You know what I'm saying? They didn't put themselves on YouTube. $10 Tommy did that shit, man. So if you want to go after somebody, you want to bring down somebody, you want to check somebody, it should be $10 Tommy. And if you ain't checking $10 Tommy, then you're a fake ass, and you know the rest. Let's get it, though.
Nothing to do with it. Profiling.
It may not have.
The whole time.
It may not have nothing to do with it, but I don't know you, so I'm not invested in who you are. I just know by what I do.
I got a Korean, and I was there. I got one, and had zero to do with profiling. If you're watching too many crime shows. I mean, for all you Christians out there, I think I'm blessed for the word that you would use. That for some reason, I'm not lonely. I like being alone. I mean, for real. And because of that, I think it's kept me out of a lot of things that other people struggle with, which I'm grateful for. You can't be all things all the time. Overall, if you look back and you knew my situation when I was younger, I had to get an A+ for the way I turned out. I had to be in prison someplace, and I'm not.
Well, let's talk about that. Did you ever have an addiction at one point in your life?
I think I have a sexual addiction.
That's it?
Yeah. For whatever reason, no drug or alcohol, believe it or not. I know I got lucky there, but I think a sex addiction, I think I had that. Yeah.
Okay. So now let's get in a little bit deeper. So let's go to, you started your YouTube page, right? Why did you pick to do interviews with women who were struggling with addiction? Why was that what you picked?
I didn't. If you look at my videos when I first started, I've always really been into photography. And if you look at my YouTube channel from the very beginning till now, it hasn't changed at all. And if you look at interviews in the whole scheme of things, it's less than 0.5% of every video I've ever uploaded. So do your homework. That's what you know me from, but that's not what I do most of the time.
Well, no, I don't know.
99.5% of the time, I had nothing to do with interviewing women. But I care for people with mental struggles. I try to be a good guy, and I kind of got tired of photography. And when I would be down in Detroit, I would see these women, and what really 99.5% of the time, I had nothing to do with interviewing women. But I care for people with mental struggles. I try to be a good guy, and I kind of got tired of photography. And when I would be down in Detroit, I would see these women, and what really got me super interested is here they are, working girls on drugs, homeless, and I would watch them buy lunch meat and bread for birds and feral cats. And I thought, God, that's really interesting. They got this shit life, but they still have the wherewithal to, be kind and keep their eye out for, animals. And I thought, one of these days, I'm going to get around, I'm going to ask them if they'd like to do an interview. And I thought about this for a long time. Well, before they started making that bridge in the area, where Maddie is and stuff, that was a really good place. And I would always go there, get a coffee, buy a lottery ticket, and I'd buy both Detroit newspapers. And I'd go down by the bridge and sit by the water and read both papers, drink my coffee. Well, over time, over about a year or two, I would run into these same women all the time because there was only 2 gas stations you could go to. And we'd talk, how you doing? Yeah, how's things going? Great. I knew what they were up to. And then finally, just one day, I thought, I was kind of sick of photography. YouTube came out because there was no platform to upload video. And even back then, 1080p was a big deal. Everything was slow. I said, hey, you think I could interview you sometime? About what? It's just your life, how you got here, that kind of thing. And that's how it all started. And let me tell you, those videos sat around forever and nobody watched them, and I kept doing them. So if you go back and you look, it wasn't some big game plan to seek out struggling women and try and exploit it. It wasn't that at all. I found them interesting. And as far as I'm the only guy that ever paid them. And
okay.
I was always trying to get the newspapers and stuff to do an article on them, and nothing, 0 said. So that's how it happened.
So that's how it started happening. Eventually it took off and people saw the videos and they enjoyed them. And then people in the videos made YouTube channels. And then it's a whole community, essentially, that you've had from doing that.
Right, that's right.
But I'm not familiar enough with you to know and I'm not going through all your videos. How to say this and be...
No, let me have it.
Well, I want to be soft right now because I want to and I want to.
We don't want to end this conversation tonight with you wishing you would have just said what you just thought. Lay it on me.
We could start here. What I think about you. Well, let's start with that. I find you to be interesting, and here's why I find you to be interesting. You tell half truths, and I find that interesting. A lot of what you say is not when you talk; is when you don't talk. I like how you divert the conversation when you get uncomfortable with what somebody's saying. I also, though, find it interesting that you come from an addict family and you were interviewing women who were addicts. It's fascinating how, you kind of circle around this all the time. Because, I'm not saying what you did was wrong. I know people think that you exploited these women. That's none of my business. I just find it interesting that you chose women who were predominantly streetwalkers. If I'm wrong and these women were not prostitutes, I apologize, but that's what I assume. Like, did you sleep with any of these women? I'm just curious.
Absolutely no way. No. Never happened. Never happened. Ask any of them. Never joked about nothing.
So you truly just wanted to help them?
I did. If you, I explained to you earlier the type of women I'm attracted to. So why would you think that I would have slept with any of them under those circumstances?
Because you said you're attracted to skinny women. You didn't specify that the woman had to be clean.
All American. Yeah, but I said June Lockhart, Bewitched, cheerleaders.
Right. And maybe 20 years ago they did look like that.
But that doesn't matter what they looked like 20 years ago. And another thing that's noteworthy is that there really aren't too many homeless. If you go back and you look through more of the videos, I interviewed anybody that I could. But the majority of the people down there were streetwalkers, so that's who I interviewed. If they'd have been homeless, like you notice, I just did 50 interviews 2 weeks ago. None of them were prostitutes. It's what
$10 Tommy loving this. He loving the fact that somebody don't know the true story, yo. He loving this. He loving the fact that this woman, she's intelligent. She's the one always breaking down where everybody break down Spectacular Human. But she's breaking down Spectacular Human. And before Bible's show really popped off, she was already on the panel, yo. And I remember she was the first time I came on Bible show. She was on there before I was. She left when I showed up, but I knew I ain't want to go heads up with her, man. She reminded me too much of like my sister or my one of my intelligent cousins. They gonna drill you, man. You know what I'm saying? They got more than common sense, man. You know what I'm saying? They got that inner sight. You know what I'm saying? So, but she don't know the story. But I knew it was gonna be a good, interesting conversation, cause you know, a Saturday. What's the day, y'all? Is this Saturday night? Saturday night, huh? And $10 Tommy feeling all right, and he got a Scotch in his lap. He got that dog in his lap and the Scotch on his side. I know he ready to ride. You know what I'm saying? D-Town, baby. You know what I'm saying? He feeling that shit. And if he can't get here, if he can't get to the D-City, he want to talk about this bitch. You already know it. Let's get it, y'all. CWG rocks with me, baby.
What the area presents. It's what the area presents. It wasn't seeking out women that were hookers.
Yeah, but change the neighborhood, change the woman.
Yeah, fine. So what? I mean, if they happen to be there, I'll interview them, but it wasn't part of the criteria I used on whether I found they were interesting and whether or not I wanted to interview. I mean, I've interviewed farmers and business owners and everything else. And if there was a place I could go, it wouldn't have mattered to me if they were working girls. How about the Native American interviews that I did all over a 2-week period last year in September? Nobody on that whole trip was a sex worker. Nobody in Indiana, Ohio, Kentucky, Georgia, Florida was a sex worker. None of them. What's interesting is these are the ones that you've kicked out and asked me questions about, and you haven't asked me questions about any of the other interviews I did. Why? I mean, what's your beef?
Because you're a profiler.
What's your beef? No, I'm not. I just told you.
Yeah, you are. You said you have a degree in criminal. You said you have a degree in criminal.
Make a profile. Criminal justice.
Criminal justice. So you do have profiling abilities, and I'm just wondering.
Had nothing to do with it. Profiling.
It may not have.
The whole time.
It may not have nothing to do with it, but I don't know you, so I'm not invested in who you are. I just know by what I know.
I got a degree in, and I was there. I got one. It had zero to do with profiling. You're watching too many crime shows. And you need to watch more of my videos because you're talking about a very small percentage of what I've done from day one.
Well, why does that?
0.5% of the people that I've interviewed. That's what all you're talking about. 0.5%. That's not much.
You're right, but they're your most popular videos.
Well, is that my fault?
No, but that's what will come up first when I do your name.
So what?
That's how I didn't know who you were. I just typed in your name and that's what came up. I didn't go through all your videos.
Right, and I haven't done those interviews in over a year.
But why does that evoke so much emotion?
Because that's all you're talking about, and it's less than 0.5% of what I've done. It's got nothing
Correct.
to do with profiling. Zero.
$10 Tommy already skipping beat, ain't he? He already losing his stride. He already motherfucking shaking in his ride. Check him out though.
But that is
How
what
can you have a channel?
talk to you
How can you
about.
have a channel? How can you have a channel with 0.5% of the people that you interview or the things that you do out of 11,600 videos, and all you want to talk about is interviews I've done with working girls, and it's less than 0.5%.
Because those are because when I type in your name, that is what comes up first. When I type in your name and see other people, that's what comes up first. So I'm going to go what comes first. I'm not going to keep on going.
How is that profile?
I'm telling you why I'm talking about the 0.5%.
I'm asking you why you think that has anything to do with profiling.
Well, you said that you owned a PI firm, so I'm wondering, did you use your skill set to get the
Nothing to
woman?
do with profiling, zero.
If you feel offended, you just need to tell me.
I don't feel offended, it's just you're saying that it has something to do with profiling, and it doesn't.
Well, if you feel that way, you have the right to your opinion, and I have the right to mine.
The other things I've done have nothing to do with it. That's
Well,
why
if you feel that way, you're allowed to have your opinion, and I'm allowed to have mine.
Right, but look at the facts, look at the videos.
And that's your fact.
If those videos, well, the facts are, if those videos got popular, that wasn't because of anything I did. That's what people chose to watch. That has zero to do with me profiling anybody or seeking out a specific type person to interview. It's just what the YouTube community felt was interesting compared to my other videos. That
It have nothing to do with you hanging on 4th Street, with you hanging around the Campbell building. You know what I'm saying? What you talk nothing but down about, but got the nerve to try to motherfucking pick up women that come through this bitch and out of this hole. But, you know, $10 Tommy, man, we all know the story. She don't. But I knew this woman was intelligent enough to motherfucking ruffle your feathers and get you off your square, man. You know, because you keep on acting like you so intelligent. But I know you are not that strong and as motherfucking brilliant as you put on. And I know this woman right now, she gonna break you down, dog. So I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna chill. And yeah. I'm gonna let her do a damn thing. Yeah.
That's not profiling. That's what they chose. That's not what I chose. It's hardly any of the content on my entire channel. It's got nothing to do with me. That's the point.
I don't understand why you're getting upset when we reacted. I have the right to react how I want. Just like you have the right to react. I have the right, if it looks like profiling to me, to say it's profiling. You have the right to disagree with it. But you can't tell me how to react to your video. That's just not possible.
I can tell you haven't done any due diligence, because if you did, you'd realize how many of the videos that were popular I did. And for the 10th
How much time do you think I have to go through 1,100 videos?
I tell you, I did the video, and when a 0.5% is what I've done, and people like you bringing up profiling, it's annoying because you haven't done any wrong.
Well, I didn't get into anything major. I didn't get into the fact that some of these women are dead.
You didn't get into anything at all. You picked videos.
We didn't get, but some of these women are, I'm not saying that you're responsible for it, but when some of these women are dead, when I'm getting most of my information about you third person, this is how it is. I didn't get this from you.
You're wrong too. Most of those women are not dead.
I'm not saying most of them. I'm saying there were a few. Listen, the pattern, I'm not saying, okay. I need you to let me talk.
You just said it.
I said.
I can't help it, man. That shit got me laughing, man. That's funny as fuck. That cat all off his square.
The women in the videos, some of them have turned up dead. I did not say you killed them. I said that they turned up dead. I said, based on what I saw, it looked like you were profiling. All you need to say was, I didn't profile those women. That is a small part of my YouTube, and we could have moved on. The issue we're having here is you telling me how to react to you, and that's not going to work.
I'm telling you that you don't know what you're talking about, and you need to do some due diligence. And if it never dawned on you, I'm a licensed PI for 40 years. I carry a GPS-enabled cell phone, and not one fucking cop has ever contacted me ever about anything. I'm sure that disappoints.
But nobody said you did anything wrong.
No, nobody said it, but I know what you're getting at. So why don't we talk?
Why is he talking like if he talking to me? Why is he talking like if he talking to somebody on the streets? You know what I'm saying? This woman ain't even approached you like that, dog. All she doing is asking you straight up questions. And you know she was gonna ask the questions that's on the blogs, that's on Google. I mean, it's everywhere, dog. You know what I'm saying? It's been out there for years.
Talk about that.
I'm not getting at anything. I'm very direct. If I
Yeah,
thought you killed this woman, I would
exactly
admit it.
what you get at. Go back later and look at the questions you've asked me. If you've got some facts,
I haven't asked you anything. I've asked you on what you said. If you don't like what you said, then don't say it.
Bring up to me, and you want to ask me a question, I'll answer. But don't
And I
sit there
did.
like you're in intellect from New York, and you're going to pinpoint holes in my story, because you're not.
No, that's you feeling insecure. I can't, I'm not doing anything. I'm just feeling insecure.
No, it isn't. I'm not feeling
Yeah, it
insecure
is.
at all. Do your homework. Some of the women.
I did look at your video. I looked at your videos that were the most popular, what most people in your videos like.
That's had nothing to do with me. Of some of the women that ended up dead, you know the guy?
Go ahead.
Do you or not?
No, but please tell me. Please
Okay,
educate
you don't
me.
know that. So what's the point here? You don't even know how
I'm
they
not
died.
saying that you killed them. I'm saying that that's what's happened on your show. Like if I did a show and somebody died on my show, people are going to bring it up every time they go onto my show. So I would have to address it. But there are new people that are always going to watch it. So I'm always going to have to address it. It's unfortunate for you, but that's just the way life dealt.
It's got nothing to do with me. And if you took,
And I didn't say it did.
no, but you brought it up.
because it's what's been brought up on people doing videos about you and everything like that.
There's a guy that's serving time for a majority of his murders.
No, this is so stupid, man. I mean, these women ended up dead for reasons totally unconnected to me. And she's asking me, well, I didn't think you did it. And then, well, what do you think then? Well, it's just, you're on the channel, and it just, this conversation is going nowhere.
It's a very touchy subject for him.
It's not touchy at all, because I've never been questioned. I'm a white.
I know, but a lot of people talk about it. A lot of people
other
accuse
idiots
him
talk
of it.
about it. Other
Accuse him
idiots.
of it. There's a guy that's been serving time for like the
that's one
majority
guy.
of
The other
It's like R. Kelly. I mean, I called him R. Kelly, my bad. It's like $10 Tommy breaking down like R. Kelly, man. You know what I'm saying? He just breaking down, dog. All up in front of the camera, man. You know? I mean, he done did it several times, but to see him just continually to do it over and over and over again, you know what I'm saying? For somebody who didn't even know every damn thing, and he still broke down. Come on now, man. This cat is a clown. He's a weirdo, and that's why we fooled on his ass. And we knew this from day one. That's why we CWG. You know what I'm saying? We totally against every damn motherfucking ignorant shit that Chosen One $10 Tommy do. Cause he all about himself. And you see he can't even take nobody asking him no questions. He getting all out of motherfucking breath, man. He losing his breath to motherfucking just to have a conversation with this woman who haven't even came on him aggressive. She just asking direct questions. I guess he thought Bobbles was gonna set him up with a sweetheart. You know what I'm saying? I guess he thought Bobbles was setting him up with a little something that he can holler at later. You know what I'm saying? He didn't know this one of these church babies, and she was gonna drill his ass. You know what I'm saying? And she ain't scared of no man. You know, and she was gonna do her motherfucking due diligence. As you see, she doing it. Got you bagging up against the wall, $10 Tommy. Got you motherfucking back paddling, dog. You can't handle the combinations. You can't handle the jab. Huh? Bob and weave, son. Bob and weave.
one of these records are all established. I've never been contacted once by a police department. I've been a licensed PI for 40 years. I drive the same van. Murderers, killers don't go and interview the same people. It's stupid. Like I said earlier, when we first started talking, there's zero evidence to any of this. You've watched idiots for God knows how long. You've listened to bullshit, undocumented rumor starting, and you went with it. So now you're going to ask me, even though you don't think I did and it happened. I have nothing to do with it.
Change the subject, because there is at least one guy that I know.
There is one guy, but even if you go and you look at anybody I ever interviewed, I interviewed them multiple times. These kooks, these nuts, these low IQs, they're going to think that I'm connected to some kind of murder. It's nonsense. I've never been contacted by anybody. There's zero evidence of that. I drive the same vehicle. I got the same dog. I stay at the fucking Red Roof Inn every time. Everybody knows where I'm at. That's what happened. It's a high-risk occupation for them. I had nothing to do with it. And if you believe that, you're stupid. I mean, it's insulting to have her bring up, she's going to go in, we're going to have a civil conversation, and she's going to bring up the same goddamn stupid shit, Debbie, and that fucking cunt from Las Vegas, Laura, and that other fucking lunatic.
No, she doesn't know them.
No.
That's that Scotch. That's that Scotch. That's why we love $10 Tommy on a Saturday night. We already know he got his Scotch ready, man. He got them little tapes. He got them little tapes that he loved to watch. You know what I'm saying? His little jack off session. You know, and we hear the motherfucking hit this cat food. Cause I knew he thought when he got on Bible show today, I knew he thought she was setting him up with somebody that wasn't going motherfucking you know, he thought somebody was gonna be nice to his ass. He thought somebody was gonna motherfucking lay back. You know, but we see he can't handle no questions from nobody, man. It don't even matter who know the story or who don't. He can't handle the truth. And the truth is, your name is connected. It's all on motherfucking YouTube. It's all on Google. We didn't have nothing to do with that. That shit was like that before I even hit set.
But it's the same kind of questioning. It's never like, there have been rumors about this. It's always connecting me to some kind of bullshit that there isn't one single shred of evidence that I had anything to do with it. It's nonsense. And it's 0.5% of what I've done on all my videos.
I want her to ask, I would like her to ask, and that's why he being so aggressive, because he don't want her to keep on asking questions. I wanted her to ask, what's up with all this money that you give my friend Bobbles and Angie and everybody else, man? Why you give these women so much money and don't think that somebody's gonna ask questions about your dealings with these women once you done gave them all this money and then you still treat them like shit. You're not even nice to them. You know what I'm saying? I would want her to ask questions like that, but I know that's why he's getting aggressive, because he don't want her to go all the way in. So he putting up his guards right now before he go further, man.
Let's just change the subject.
No, it's insulting. This isn't any kind of civil, honest question about trying to get to know me. It's the same kind of smear campaign from watching idiots make up lies. Oh,
I honestly
she
don't
already
think
said
that-
she already said she Googled my name. Yeah, why don't you do some vetting and some background on the people that have started that fucking bullshit? Goddamn right I'm fucking sensitive about it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can ask
If you're
anything,
sensitive,
but-
why didn't you? I said in the beginning, if you didn't want to talk about something, let me know.
No,
You
I
did
do
not
want to talk
specify
about it.
that.
I do want to talk about it, but everything you brought up is just some kind of, secret, subtle innuendo that you're going to get to the bottom of, even though you haven't done fucking 10 minutes of research.
I'm just stating it. I don't really.
You're just saying fucking problem. Go back and look at all the videos. Go research how these girls died. Vet the fucking people you're believing and get back with them.
Nobody's going to do that.
Shut the fuck up.
Nobody's going to do that. First of all, do not talk to me like that.
Fucking dumbass.
Nobody's going to do that.
I'm going to do that.
Well, that's you, but most people are
I'm
not.
not going to answer one more stupid question here, you idiot. Go pick up some dog shit.
Well, I make plenty of money picking up.
Oh Lord, do y'all hear this fool? Do y'all hear this man? I told y'all, I already had this bitch playing. I knew he was gonna fool. I knew we just had to let the liquor kick in. That's why I didn't come on it real quick. I let this shit chill, you know what I'm saying? That's why I threw Maddie and Gerald on this bitch. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, I know it's gonna jump sooner or later, but I know it ain't gonna jump as soon as she go in. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let the liquor kick in, man. You gotta let $10 Tommy think that he the man. And that right now, he think he the man. And right now, he getting a motherfucking muffin kicking all in his damn pants. He can't handle the truth, dog. And he being rude. And he being motherfucking ignorant right now to somebody who ain't been doing nothing but being nice to his ass. But just coming with them questions for his butt. I don't know what he thought, dog. She ain't even asked you nothing. What's up with that money you give these women, man? You just gave Becky $1,000. You just gave Becky $1,000 and bragged on that shit. Come on now, and told everybody you spent time with a bitch. Then said it wasn't our business what you do with her. When we see what you do with her, you with her all the time. Come on, man, you're a liar, dog. You're a liar. And the fact that you continue to lie, acting like your little dick don't work, other than that dog being on your lap. You know what I'm saying? You need to quit it, man. You look strange. You make yourself look really, really stupid, dog. If you gonna motherfucker do what you do it. And do it proud. Fucking jack-off artist.
Yeah, sure you do. Yeah, good. Pick up extra.
I mean, hey, that's my business. I don't know why you're getting upset.
I know why you do it now. And these coots, these nuts, these low IQs, they're going to think that I'm
correct. If I thought you killed this woman, I would have
Go back later and look at the questions you've asked me. If you've got some facts,
I haven't asked you anything. I've asked you on what you said. If you don't like what you said, then don't say it.
And you want to ask me a question, I'll answer it. But don't
And I
sit there
did.
like you're hidden intellect from New York and you're going to pinpoint some holes in my story, because you're not.
No, that's you feeling insecure. I can't, I'm not doing anything. I'm just feeling insecure.
No, it isn't. I'm not feeling
Yeah, it
insecure
is.
at all. Do your homework. Some of the women.
I did look at your videos. I looked at your videos that were the most popular, what most people in your videos like.
Was a sex worker. Nobody in Indiana, Ohio, Kentucky, Georgia, Florida was a sex worker. None of them. What's interesting is these are the ones that you've kicked out and asked me questions about, and you haven't asked me questions about any of the other interviews I did. Why? Have they been homeless? Like you noticed, I just did 50 interviews 2 weeks ago. None of them are prostitutes. It's what the area presents. It's what the area presents. It wasn't seeking out women that were hookers.
Yeah, but change the neighborhood, change the woman.
Yeah, fine. So what? I mean, if they happen to be there, I'll interview them, but it wasn't part of the criteria I used on whether I found they were interesting and whether or not I wanted to interview. I mean, I've interviewed farmers and business owners and everything else. And if there was a place I could go, it wouldn't have mattered to me if they were working girls. How about the Native American interviews that I did all over a 2-week period last year in September? Nobody on that whole trip was a sex worker. Nobody in Indiana, Ohio, Kentucky, Georgia, Florida is a sex worker. None of them. What's interesting is these are the ones that you've kicked out and asked me questions about, and you haven't asked me questions about any of the other interviews I did. Why? I mean, what's your beef?
Because you're a profiler.
What's your beef? No, I'm not. I just told you.
Yeah, you are. You said you have a degree in criminal. You said you have a degree in criminal.
I will make your profile. Criminal justice.
Criminal justice. So you do have profiling abilities, and I'm just wondering.
It had nothing to do with it. Profiling.
It may not have.
The whole time.
It may not have nothing to do with it, but I don't know you, so I'm not invested in who you are. I just know by what I
you, I got a degree in, and I was there. I got one, and had zero to do with profiling. You're watching too many crime shows, and you need to watch more of my videos because you're talking about a very small percentage of what I've done from day one.
Why does that?
0.5% of the people that I've interviewed. That's what all you're talking about. 0.5%. That's not much.
You're right, but they're your most popular videos.
Well, is that my fault?
No, but that's what will come up first when I do your name.
So, what?
That's how I didn't know who you were. I just typed in your name and that's what came up. I didn't go through all your videos.
Right. And I haven't done those interviews in over a year.
But why does that evoke so much emotion?
Because that's all you're talking about, and it's less than 0.5% of what I've done. It's got nothing to do with profiling. Zero.
But that is
How can you have a channel with 0.5% of people that you interview or the things that you do? 11,600 videos, and all you want to talk about is interviews I've done with working girls, and it's less than 0.5%.
Because those are your because when I type in your name, that is what comes up first. When I type in your name and see other people, that's what comes up first. So I'm going to go what comes first. I'm not going to keep on going.
How is that profile?
I'm telling you why I'm talking about the 0.5%.
I'm asking you why you think that has anything to do with profiling.
Well, you said that you owned a PI firm, so I'm wondering, did you use your skill set to get these women?
Do it profiling, zero.
If you feel offended, you just need to tell me.
I don't feel offended. It's just you're saying that it has something to do with profiling, and it doesn't.
Well, if you feel that way, you have the right to your opinion, and I have the right to mine.
The other things I've done have nothing to do with it.
Well, if you feel that way, you're allowed to have your opinion, and I'm allowed to have mine.
Right, but look at the facts. Look at the videos.
And that's your facts.
If those videos, well, the facts are, if those videos got popular, that wasn't because of anything I did. That's what people chose to watch. That has zero to do with me profiling anybody or seeking out a specific type of person to interview. It's just what the YouTube community felt was interesting compared to my other videos. That's not profiling. That's what they chose. That's not what I chose. It's hardly any of the content on my entire channel. It's got nothing to do with me. That's the point.
I don't understand why you're getting upset when we reacted. I have the right to react how I want. Just like you have the right to react. I have the right, if it looks like profiling to me, to say it's profiling. You have the right to disagree with it, but you can't tell me how to react to your video. That's just not possible.
I can tell you haven't done any due diligence, because if you did, you'd realize how many of the videos that were popular I did. And for the 10th
How much time do you think I have to go through 1,100 videos?
I tell you, I did the video, and when a 0.5% is what I've done, and people like you bringing up profiling, it's annoying because you haven't done any homework.
Well, I didn't get into anything major. I didn't get into the fact that some of these women are dead.
We didn't get into anything at all. You picked videos.
We didn't get, but some of these women are, I'm not saying that you're responsible for it, but when some of these women are dead, when I'm getting most of my information about you third person, this is how it is. I didn't get this from you.
You're wrong there too. Most of those women are not dead.
I'm not saying most of them. I'm saying there were a few. Listen, the pattern, I'm not saying, okay. I need you to let me know.
You just said it.
I said, the women in the videos, some of them have turned up dead. I did not say you killed them. I said that they turned up dead. I said, based on what I saw, it looked like you were profiling. All you need to say was, I didn't profile those women. That is a small part of my YouTube, and we could have moved on. The issue we're having here is you telling me how to react to you, and that's not going to work.
I'm telling you that you don't know what you're talking about, and you need to do some due diligence. And if it never dawned on you, I'm a licensed PI for 40 years. I carry a GPS-enabled cell phone, and not one fucking cop has ever contacted me ever about anything. I'm sure that disappoints.
But nobody said you did anything wrong.
No, nobody said it, but I know what you're getting at. So why don't we talk about that?
I'm not getting at anything. I'm very direct. If I thought you killed this woman, I would have it.
Go back later and look at the questions you've asked me. If you've got some facts,
I haven't asked you anything. I've asked you on what you said. If you don't like what you said, then don't say it.
And you want to ask me a question, I'll answer it. But don't sit there like you're hidden intellect from New York and you're going to pinpoint some holes in my story, because you're not.
No, that's you feeling insecure. I can't, I'm not doing anything. I'm just feeling insecure.
No, it isn't. I'm not feeling insecure at all. Do your homework. Some of the women.
I did look at your video. I looked at your videos that were the most popular, what most people in your videos like.
That's had nothing to do with me. Of some of the women that ended up dead, you know how they died?
Go ahead.
Do you or not?
No, but please tell me. Please educate
me. You don't know that. So what's the point here? You don't even know how they died.
I'm not saying that you killed them. I'm saying that that's what's happened on your show. Like if I did a show and somebody died on my show, people are going to bring it up every time they go onto my show. So I would have to address it. But there are new people that are always going to watch it, so I'm always going to have to address it. it's unfortunate for you, but that's just the way life dealt.
It's got nothing to do with me. And if you took,
And I didn't say it did.
no, but you brought it up.
Because it's what's been brought up on people doing videos about you and everything like that.
There's a guy that's serving time for a majority of those murders.
No, this is so stupid, man. I mean, these women ended up dead for reasons totally unconnected to me, and she's asking me, well, I didn't think you did it, and then, well, what do you think then? Well, you're on the channel, and this conversation's going nowhere.
It's a very touchy subject for him.
It's not touchy at all, because I've never been questioned. I'm a white.
I know, but a lot of people talk about it. A lot of people
other idiots
accuse him
talk
of it.
about it. Other
Accuse him of
idiots.
it. There's a guy that's been serving time for like the
that's one
majority
guy.
of
The other
those
ones, these
women.
records are all established. I've never been contacted once by a police department. I've been a licensed PI for 4 years. I drive the same van. Murderers, killers, don't go back and interview the same people. It's stupid. Like I said earlier, when we first started talking, there's zero evidence to any of this. You've watched idiots for God knows how long. You've listened to bullshit, undocumented rumor starting, and you went with it. So now you're going to ask me, even though you don't think I did and it happened. I have nothing to do with it.
Let's change the subject, because there is at least one guy that I know.
There's one guy, but even if you go and you look at anybody I ever interviewed, I interviewed them multiple times, these kooks, these nuts, these low IQs, they're going to think that I'm connected to some kind of murder. It's nonsense. I've never been contacted by anybody. There's zero evidence of that. I drive the same vehicle, I got the same dog, I stay at the fucking Red Roof Inn every time, everybody knows where I'm at. That's what happened. It's a high-risk occupation for them. I had nothing to do with it. And if you believe that, you're stupid. I mean, it's insulting to have her bring up, she's going to go in, we're going to have a civil conversation, and she's going to bring up the same goddamn stupid shit, Debbie, and that fucking cunt from Las Vegas, Laura, and that other fucking lunatic.
No, she doesn't know them.
No, but it's the same kind of questioning. It's never like, there have been rumors about this probably connecting me to some kind of bullshit, that there isn't one single shred of evidence that I had anything to do with it. It's nonsense. And it's 0.5% of what I've done on all my videos.
Let's just change the subject.
No, it's insulting. This isn't any kind of civil, honest question about trying to get to know me. It's the same kind of smear campaign from watching idiots make up lies. Oh, she already said she Googled my name. You know, why don't you do some vetting and some background on the people that have started that fucking bullshit? Goddamn right I'm fucking sensitive about it.
Yeah, you can ask
If you're sensitive, why didn't you? I said in the beginning, if you didn't want to talk about something, let me know.
No, I
You did
do
not
want to talk
specify
about it.
that.
I do want to talk about it, but everything you brought up is just some kind of, secret, subtle innuendo that you're going to get to the bottom of. We know you haven't done fucking 10 minutes of research.
I'm just stating it. I don't really.
You're just saying that's a fucking problem. Go back and look at the videos. Go research how these girls died. Vet the fucking people you're believing and get back with them.
Nobody's going to do that.
Shut the fuck up.
Nobody's going to do that. First of all, do not talk to me like that.
Fucking dumbass.
Nobody's going to.
Damn, so shocked that Bobbles didn't have your back. I am so shocked that Bobbles did not speak up for this woman, like they've been acting as though they speak up for each other. You know what I'm saying? They done clicked up with a prostitute, with all type of ops, and they claim that men don't need to be speaking to women's out of pocket. I'm so shocked that she didn't jump to this black woman's rescue and just speak up for her, like she been claiming she do for everyone else. When a woman is being attacked by a man, don't forget, being attacked with his voice. He cannot speak no more. You know what I'm saying? Us men, we can't speak no more. We got to make sure our voice is quiet and polite while they out here screaming and setting people up and scheming and being motherfucking demons.
Do that.
I'm going to do that.
Well, that's you, but most people are not.
I'm not going to answer one more stupid question here, you idiot. Fucking idiots make up lies. Oh,
I honestly
she
don't
already
think
said she already said she Googled my name. Yeah, why don't you do some vetting and some background on the people that have started that fucking bullshit? Goddamn right I'm fucking sensitive about it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can ask
If you're
anything,
sensitive,
but-
why didn't you? I said in the beginning, if you didn't want to talk about something, let me know.
No, I
You did
do
not
want to talk
specify
about it.
that.
I do want to talk about it, but everything you brought up is just some kind of, secret, subtle innuendo that you're going to get to the bottom of, even though you haven't done fucking 10 minutes of research.
I'm just stating it. I don't really.
You're just saying that's a fucking problem. Go back and look at all the videos. Go research how these girls died. Vet the fucking people you're believing and get back with them.
Nobody's going to do that.
Shut the fuck up.
Nobody's going to do that. First of all, do not talk to me like that.
Fucking dumbass.
Nobody's going to do that.
I'm going to do that.
Well, that's you, but most people are
I'm
not.
not going to answer one more stupid question here, you idiot. Go pick up some dog shit.
Well, and I make plenty of money picking up dog shit.
Yeah, sure you do. Yeah, good. Pick up extra.
I mean, hey, that's my business. I don't know
Yeah,
why you're getting
I
upset.
know why you do it now.
No, I do it because I like money.
Yeah, well, good. It's not
Like
a sign of
I don't think you want to play this game with me because my mouth is
I'll play any
just as
game I
vicious
feel
and
like.
will sting.
No, you're no different than.
No, you're not in your league with this. I would quit while I was
Don't
ahead
tell me I'm not in the
of
league with you.
I would quit while you're ahead with me. I really would.
You're
No, I
not-
really would if I were you. Because my mouth is something you're not ready for.
If they ask stupid questions in between piles of dog shit tomorrow, do me this favor. Go and do some due diligence and then get back with me. And maybe we can have a civil conversation.
We can't have a civil conversation because you refuse to be civil.
No, we didn't.
You refuse to be civil.
I'm not
You're
gonna be civil.
refusing to be civil. If you didn't want to answer it, you just say, I don't want to answer that question. But now you're being insulting because I said something that hit a nerve.
You're intelligent. You think you're this sharp.
I don't think that. You think
Is there
that.
like anything?
No, you're stupid.
Hold on a minute. You think you're intelligent. That's part of the problem.
I didn't
You
say
have
that.
to be the smartest person in the room,
No,
and then when
it's not-
someone names you on something you don't like, all of a sudden they're a bit. Well, guess
Wrong.
what? Sometimes you're wrong, and sometimes you do things that is
I'm not
stupid.
wrong this time. You don't even know what the videos are about. Out of all of my
It's not about the videos. It's simply your male ego. Check yourself. If you didn't like what I said, we're grown enough for you to say, listen, I didn't like what you said. Can we please move on? The fact that you're not doing that and you're having an automatic tantrum is ridiculous.
Are you a high school graduate?
Of course I'm a high school graduate. I'm a college graduate too. So what is...
Trying to assault this woman. Don't feel insulted. This is why $10 Tommy is acting a fool. He can't control you. You don't want no Swedish fish. See? You don't want no Swedish fish. Now, if you want some Swedish fish, then he gonna be the nicest, man. He gonna be nice. He might even give you 1,000. But you gotta want these Swedish fish. There's something about these Swedish fish. He always asks the ladies, would you like some Swedish fish? And believe me, they want some. They likes them Swedish fish. So that's why he got a problem with you. You ain't biting the bait. He done shook the Swedish fish, and you ain't coming to him.
What does that mean? It means I spent a ton of money on a piece of paper. Please, examine it.
Where? What was your degree in?
I didn't like what you said. Can we have a civil conversation because you refuse to be civil?
No, we didn't.
You refuse to be civil.
I'm not
You're refusing to be civil. If you didn't want to answer it, you just said, I don't want to answer that question. But now you're being insulting because I said something that hit a nerve.
You're intelligent. You think you're this sharp.
I don't think that. You think
Is there
that.
like
No, you
anything?
don't. No, you're stupid.
Hold on a minute. You think you're intelligent. That's part of the problem.
I didn't
You
say
have to
that.
be the smartest person in the room,
No,
and then when
it's not
somebody
true. That's not
dings you
true.
on something you don't like, all of a sudden they're a
true.
bit. Well, guess
Wrong.
what? Sometimes you're wrong, and sometimes
No.
you do things that is
I'm not
stupid.
wrong this time. You don't even know what the videos are about. Out of all of my
It's not about the videos. It's simply your male ego. Check yourself. If you didn't like what I said, we're grown enough for you to say, listen, I didn't like what you said. Can we please move on? The fact that you're not doing that and you're having an automatic tantrum is ridiculous.
Are you a high school graduate?
Of course I'm a high school graduate. I'm a college graduate too. So what does that mean? It means I spent a ton of money on a piece of paper. Please, examine it.
Where? What was your degree in?
My degree was in economics.
Oh, right.
Oh, right.
I don't believe it.
Because you don't have to. Who are you for me to sit here and prove my
You're one of these women that always have a chip on your shoulder.
I don't need to have a chip on my shoulder. I don't sit here and argue with men who I am. I don't need a chip on my shoulder. You're the one with the chip on your shoulder because you don't like people who are more intelligent than you. It makes you feel like that dumb kid in high school. Oh well, it sucks. Grow up, get over it. Get over it.
Take that economic degree, turn it in for a
Get
degree in
over it.
investigative journalism, and come up with some better questions next time. And maybe we
No,
can have
don't
a
get triggered
conversation.
next time. Be
I'm
an
not triggered at
adult.
all. I
You
realize
are triggered.
there are no
Look how
different-
mad you're getting over somebody saying, did you profile them? It's a fair question. You should say no and then move on. Why are you sitting here having a tantrum because I said something you don't like? I'm
I know
not.
what profiling entails. I've got a degree in criminal justice. I was a PhD.
Great, you have a degree in criminal justice. JC Bear has a degree. If we go in the comment section, people have a degree. Nobody cares about this but you.
What does that have to do with profiling?
Didn't you just state your degree? And I was telling you everybody who had one, so you wanted to take the degree. Nobody cares.
You said that I was profiling, and I'm not. I never have.
So can we move on, or do you still want to argue about
Yeah,
this?
move on. Go ahead. Move on. Ask civil, intelligent questions instead of running with rumors and lies, and we'll have a civil conversation. Ask me something factual.
I'm thinking $10 Tommy be reading out of a book. Real talk. Because I ain't lying. It's the same damn sentences, same damn lines that he running every time. It don't make a difference who he talk to. He get defensive with the same words. He come back to try to insult you with the same words. He try to motherfucker play the same game, the same lines every time. I really believe this cat read books just so he could steal somebody else's words, dog.
You do that?
Okay, so are you done being ridiculous?
Cause she ate your ass up. I knew she was too. She ate you up, dog. She got you all looking all uncivilized. You know what I'm saying? I think $10 Tommy thought it was gonna be an easy ride. That Bobbles was turning them on. Then he seen that she ain't want the sweetest fish. He ain't know what the fuck to do. He was motherfucking shook. That's when he had to throw up his fist and act like a bitch. $10 Tommy.
Are you done being a rude nigger?
No, I'm not.
Okay, then I'm not done being ridiculous.
Well, I guess you can do that.
Okay?
Well, be as rude as you want. You're not going to bother me. Do you think
I'm not going to
I've
bother
been
you.
called worse by better.
Intelligent questions.
I've been called worse by better.
We'll move on.
I mean, you're the one getting triggered about something that you put into work.
You're the one asking stupid, ignorant questions that hasn't done any research. Right away.
You're the one being
profiling.
Why does this trigger you so much? If you have nothing to do with anything, why can't you just move on? Why must you be right in this instant about nothing? I don't understand. What are you arguing about? What is it that you expect for me to do? Because you clearly have an expectation.
I have nothing to do with profiling. You have no factual information, and you're going with the 0.5% of the videos that I've uploaded. That's the problem. You don't even know how the girls died, but you're going to ask me about it. That's the problem. You Googled me. That's the problem.
Am I in charge of Google and having that be the first thing that comes in your search? No, I am not. If you don't like it, then change it. Maybe make a video discussing it so that when people come to you, they'll know what happened. Since you feel the need to clear your name, that will be one too.
I don't feel the need to clear my name. There's
then
you
getting mad when people talk about it.
There's you and the hate channels that constantly bring this up.
Listen, I'm not important enough in my life to hate. Don't ever put yourself in that sort of stance. I'm simply asking you a question.
Ask me some more then.
Wait. You didn't call her a nigger, did you?
No, he did. It doesn't matter.
He said ignorant. He said ignorant.
No, he said it.
Bob was just trying to start up some shit. I guess she was like, "No, enough is enough." That's my girl. She said, wait. He didn't call you a nigga, did he? Or you think she just wanted to say it? I'm trying to tell you, man, that shit can get crazy, man. When you're the only one that look like your ass. I'm just saying, man. It don't make a difference if you black or white. I don't care what situation. Whatever flip side to it. It can get crazy. It can make you feel out of place. I thought she should have been came to her defense and been checked $10 Tommy ass.
You did.
No,
but it doesn't matter.
Said, I couldn't tell if it was that or ignorance.
No, ignorant.
Okay,
no, he said it. He said it with the hard ER, but it's fine.
I just never said that.
See, he doesn't say that word with me on the phone. So I thought he said ignorant, but then there's people in the chat saying that he said nigger, and
I never said that. Go back and rewind it right now.
Well, I can't until after. Okay, so some people say no. Some people say yes. Some people say no. I thought I heard you say ignorant.
I did say ignorant.
Okay.
Lay off that Scotch $10 Tommy. I'm not gonna even go back on it. I ain't even worried about what you said, dog. I'm telling you right now, though. You be on these lives, messing with these women. You need to lay off the Scotch, dog. Cause they all in on your ass. This interview was not gonna work out in your favor. I think you already knew that though, right? Everybody was giving her a thumbs down before you even showed up. This interview was not gonna work in your favor. And as you see, it did not.
Okay, but when it came, no, he didn't say it.
It sounded like he said ignorant on my end, so.
In my headphones, it sounded like he said ignorant.
Well, if that's what he said, then we're going to go along with it.
Yeah, I didn't say that. I'd tell you if I did.
Because he's never on the phone, and if white people are racist, they're gonna be like they're gonna.
I'm not racist.
I'm using this as an example. If they're racist, they'll be racist with another white person. They'll say words like that, and he has never said that because he knows I would jump his ass for it. So, okay, I heard ignorant. I did hear ignorant.
I think if I said.
I know you would tell me if you said it. Okay. I just wanted to clear that up because that's like something that is like you know.
Okay, well, if you didn't say it, I apologize. That's what I heard. If you didn't say it.
I believe that's what you heard. You better believe it.
Okay, so, Let's show some
You're here, these
love.
people aren't saying it. That's my point.
No, some people.
Well,
said
then
they
let's
heard
talk
that.
about
Some
it.
people
What
said-
about my people?
I heard
What is
ignorance.
that? Who are my people? I'm confused. Go ahead. What did you say? You keep talking very lightly. What are you saying?
What?
You said, I said that's what I thought you said. You said I didn't.
Tommy, do we gotta go back on you $10? Tommy, did you call this woman a nigga? Did you say that word, man? I'm getting a real strange feeling you slipped that shit in. Because you damn sure did say, yo people. You said that shit, and that's an old ass term, man, for some motherfucking racist ass shit. You know it is.
Say, but you would have thought I would say that. Why is that?
Well, you tell me. You're the only one that's talking about that I said it. Everybody else heard ignorant, and you heard something
No,
else.
people heard it. That's what I heard in the chat.
It was half and half. It was half and half in my headphones and in Mr. Bubble's earbuds. Okay, so Christine just played it back and he said ignorant. Okay.
Okay, good.
He said-
Disappointed?
Rude and ignorant. Okay.
Disappointed?
Let's
Rob, you disappointed?
No,
I'm not disappointed. And if you
Let's
did
go back
say
to,
it,
like,
if
a
that's how you
different-
felt, I wouldn't have cared.
She probably wouldn't have cared. But let's try
I
to
didn't
go
say
back
it.
to like being civil. Okay, so I'll go back and Christine rewound it. If it is, I mean, I'll see it whenever I go back through.
I didn't
But-
say it.
Okay, I know. Okay. I just want you guys to go back. Like the questioning was going so good. The answers were going so good, and then, I mean, when it comes to those girls getting killed, that is a very touchy subject for him. For the simple fact that everybody on the internet seems to have it in their mouth. Instinctively, he had something to do with it.
No, they don't. I don't have the subscribers and the views that I have because people think I'm a goddamn serial killer.
No, I'm saying no. I'm talking about other channels talk about it.
Yeah, fuck
He
those other
insinuates.
channels. Like I said, go and do some due diligence. Vet those people. Go check out Ali at Cook in Las Vegas. Go look at
But
their
she doesn't know.
background.
She doesn't know any of those people. She
Who doesn't? No, but I
Bobby
mean,
doesn't know any of those people.
We'll tell clue around about them next time.
Well, okay, just y'all go back to just normal-ish.
All right, go on.
Before I have a heart attack.
Tommy got it unfolded. $10 Tommy's got it unfolded, man. He got his little orange canary shirt on with his black Scully hat. Some corny ass glasses. He looked mad like Dennis the Menace.
Please.
Why are you having a heart attack? It's just, sometimes a conversation can be civil, sometimes it can't.
I know, but I love you both to death, and I don't want, fighting.
You're not. If you just go back and you watch this later,
I heard ignorant.
You give it to a prudent, intelligent, decent person, and you look at her line of questioning. That's my point. This isn't some innocent, naive sweetheart
Christine
trying to figure out what I'm like. This is something trying to start an argument that's going to nickel and dime you and pinpoint bullshit and ask about all sorts of things that most people wouldn't think were anyone else's business.
So if she asks something that
should show everybody out here how to get down to the bottom line in the rudest way possible.
You said
why do you care if somebody's rude when you're rude as well?
I'm not rude.
You very much
There's
are.
one person that's rude on here right now.
Yeah, and it's you and me.
It's you.
And you.
I'm not being rude. You would feel the same way if I asked you those questions.
No, I wouldn't, because I don't get upset on little things like that. You can't
Not
get
little
my
things. It's not those
You
things.
can
You're
get my
talking
blood
about
up
people
like
coming
he
up-
did.
You're talking about people coming up dead that I interviewed.
Yeah, but she haven't called you out your name once, $10 Tommy. You done said, talked about this woman's job, talking about go pick up some shit, you know? Go pick up Mo. She like, I ain't got no shame in it. You like, go pick up some Mo. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you fooling, man. You owe that woman an apology, dog. You owe that woman an apology. And Bob will need to motherfucking enforce that shit on your ass to make sure you apologize to that woman, dog.
That's
Is that not
illegal.
true?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Well,
where
you
was
said
the
you
lie
Googled
told?
me. But you Googled me.
What did you think I was going to do? Sit there and talk to you one-on-one on the phone and ask you about this?
Well, why would I think that? I'm
Because
just
you
saying,
say, why
you're
would you
bringing
Google
up-
me? Because that's
you're
what you
bringing
do.
up-
When you meet
No,
somebody,
go
you
ahead,
Google them.
Yeah, okay, so that's your source of information. That's not Google, right?
Come on now, $10 Tommy. I can't stand listening to this shit. You constantly trying to act like everybody in love with your ass, bitch. How about all them times you had Becky crying? How about all them times you had Becky crying? You know what I'm saying? Having a motherfucking some type of motherfucking breakdown on motherfucking your little video cam. Come on now. We know how you make it right. Them sweetest fish. Them late night creeps. And apparently $1,000 don't hurt either, right?
That's the first thing I'm going to do.
Okay, what's the second thing you did?
That's all I did. I didn't see a
Yeah,
need to do it.
that's my whole point. Thank you. Thank you. You Googled me. Now this is making sense. Thank you.
So why are you getting upset at me when what a search engine showed me?
Boy, this is getting nowhere.
No, it's not that it's not getting nowhere. You are allowed your reaction. I just don't understand why you don't think I am.
You don't understand why when somebody Googles me and doesn't do any vetting on the people that claim these things, why it would annoy me.
I understand why that might be annoying to you, but that's the reality.
Answer your own question.
I understand why you would say, you know what, that's not actually true, but it's the way you come at people is the problem.
Yeah, because I get fucking tired of it.
Well, I don't know you.
You're using the basis of your questioning of Googling me. Never dawned
Yes,
on you
because
that-
that's what you do when you meet somebody.
Let's
You
talk
Google.
about that. Hey, how about why, as long as you Google me, let's talk about Cassie who's doing well, or the subscribers I have, or the interaction I have. That ever fucking dawn on you? That people
Well,
enjoy my
first of all,
stuff?
I've told you
They don't think
about
that
how you
I'm cool
talk to me,
people.
and I don't appreciate that. I've told you about that.
Yeah, well,
I've told you about that. I do not appreciate you talking to me like that because I am. No. I speak to you in a respectful tone. I expect you to too.
Yeah, well, you do it then, and I'll do it.
I am. You're the one being disrespectful.
I'm not being disrespectful.
You are being
I'm
disrespectful.
not being disrespectful.
You might think you're not, but you are very much so being disrespectful.
Interested, and I'll answer them. But don't start bringing out every goddamn negative thing you found on me.
I'm not saying every negative thing. I'm especially specifying
Everything you
what
brought out
people
was
say about you.
negative or weird or sexual. You haven't asked me one fucking thing about something good that I've done. Nothing. Not about anybody that's doing well, not about anybody's support that I've given, rehab I paid for, bills I've, nothing. It's every fucking thing you've asked me is negative or fucking weird sexual shit.
Do you think you're the only one I've done this to?
Fuck, who knows?
All right, so I would ask you the positive things, but I don't see
Yeah, you
anything
would.
positive with you. Like, I can only give you what I see. I'm not going to go all through your videos to see the thousands of videos that you were doing good things. I'm going to go to what people say about you. I'm just going to keep on going. Yes, there have been some positive things people said about you. People have said that you're a good judge of character. People have said that you've done the stuff for them. But you don't allow me to get there because when I talk about
You want me to
something,
go there? Oh, yeah, right. You didn't ask any of those, though, did you?
did you let me get there?
No, you weren't going to go there.
Did you let me get there? The answer is no. You did not let me get there because you decided I wasn't going to go there. You decided that I was just going to ask you negative things and I wasn't going to say anything positive.
Go there then. Go there now then.
Okay, let's go there. Are you going to be respectful when I go there?
You ask respectful questions and quit bringing up every goddamn negative thing you've read about me on fucking Google.
Well, that still doesn't answer my question.
What's the question?
Are you going to be respectful?
Are you going to be?
I've always been respectful.
Yeah, I've had on these chats before. You know how many times this has happened when I've been on this channel? Once. And you know who it's happened with? You.
Great, and I'm sure other people in the chat wanted to know too. I'm just the only one who sat there and said it. Should I have lied and not said it? You said in quote, anything you want to ask me because you don't want to go home tonight and don't ask me. So don't say that if you don't mean it.
Your high IQ is going to come on here and you're going to let everybody know how smart you are and you're going to show them how you get down to the bottom.
I'm not that type of person. I believe everybody has something to bring to the table. I'm not somebody that thinks because you are not smart, you have no value. That's what you believe. But now, do you want to go to the positive?
Tell me what I believe. I don't need you as a litmus test.
I don't need to. You said it yourself. You said it yourself. I'm not saying anything that hasn't come out your mouth.
Let's move on then.
Okay, can we move on or do you want to still argue?
No,
okay, so what are the...
You bring it up. You just move on and we'll see if we argue or not.
Okay, well, hey, if that's the type of night we're having, why not? So what are some of the positive things that you've done? What are some of the things that people don't know about you and seen about you?
Well, what have you read?
I haven't read much about you. All I know is what I've seen is people say you have a good judge of character. People have said that you can be kind to some women. But I again, the negative outweighs the positive, so you would have to tell me.
Oh, the negative outweighs the positive. In what way? Google, right?
Do you want the truth or do you want me to lie?
So we're going to ask them questions now.
No, we're going to ask the truth because you don't want it. I can't make the news feed be great about it. I can't do that.
You don't know the truth.
So then elaborate and tell me it. Why are you arguing? You have the perfect chance to tell me the truth and tell me how you are as a person.
No, I don't. I'm fine. Everything's going great. I got a person like you that shows up here and there that asks these questions. I know where you're going.
And I'm asking it, and when it comes to positive things about you, you're not answering.
I'm not gonna I'm not here to brag about myself. It just goes to prove that all you've done is go around and look up on everything negative, and you thought you'd get a chance to come on Bob's chat and pin me down on this bullshit.
I haven't thought about pinning you down. I'm just wondering why you've never addressed it. Had you made something addressing it, I wouldn't have asked it.
Addressed what?
If you feel so negatively about it, then give me the link. If you could have just said, hey, in the private chat, I have a link of what happened to those girls. I really don't want to discuss it. Game over.
I'm not even gonna, discuss what? Has anybody you ever talked to died?
Yes.
You feel you have to defend that? No, because you didn't have anything to do with it. Right, same here. Same here. Does it mean anything to you that I've never been checked, called, or questioned by a police department? That I'm a licensed
nobody said you were guilty?
That I drive the same vehicle in the same place and go back for repetitive interviews? Does that mean anything to you? Hello?
Do y'all realize $10 Tommy building his own case? Do y'all realize he's actually trying to prosecute himself? Listen to him, man. He's real intelligent, right? I
haven't thought about pinning him down. I'm just wondering why you've never addressed it. Had you made something addressing it, I wouldn't have asked.
Address what?
If you feel so negatively about it, then give me the link. If you could have just said, hey, in the private chat, I have a link of what happened to those girls. I really don't want to discuss it. Game over.
I'm not even gonna, discuss what? Has anybody you ever talked to died?
Yes.
Do you feel you have to defend them? No, because you didn't have anything to do with it. Right, same here. Same here. Does it mean anything to you that I've never been checked, called, or questioned by a police department? That I'm a licensed
nobody said you were guilty.
That I drive the same vehicle in the same place and go back for repetitive interviews? Does that mean anything to you? Hello?
I don't think you're guilty.
Oh, thank you. We're getting somewhere. But you want to talk about...
But I never thought you were guilty. I simply wanted to know, hold on, there are two perspectives of you. You may not like the other perspective of you. But I don't know, the people who you're talking about, I don't know them to be liars.
You want to know something that I didn't... You want to know something about something that I didn't have anything to do with?
Why can't you just say I had nothing to do with it and move on? Why are you sitting here, keep on pressuring it? Because now you make it seem like you know more after going around and around and around. I moved on to another topic, but you want to keep me coming back to this. Why is it so important? If you're not going to say anything about this, can we move on?
Yes, move on, because I can't explain anything to you that I know nothing about. Nothing happened. I've never been questioned.
But I didn't accuse you of anything. Accusing you would have been, I think that you killed those women. That would have been accusing you, and you would have had every right to upset. I didn't say that.
You don't even know how the women died. You admitted that.
I didn't say that. If I said that, then you would have a reason, because I'm simply stating that you were part of the problem. Are we going to move on, or do you want to keep on this topic? Are we going to move on, or do you want to keep on?
Move on.
Okay, so what are the positive things that you do?
They speak for themselves.
No, they don't, because again, the Google search does not show that. What have you done that's positive? Who have you gone to rehab? Who have you seen that got it off the street?
Can I say at least that I know that he does a lot of things?
I don't have to explain this to her, man. I'm not bragging about it.
I know you don't, but she's asking you, and I'm just saying he does a lot of things behind the scenes that he does not want people to know about, and he doesn't like explaining it to people. But he does, and he's got Tassie. She's a success story. Becky's doing better. So there is some.
Well, it's not like I see that. Like, for instance, Tommy D. I see on his channel where he goes out and he does the outreach thing. I don't see that on his channel. So for him to sit here and come at me about if you don't want people to see it, all people are going to discuss is the bad on your channel. If you had a channel where you're sitting here and you had a woman on it one day and then they died the next, somebody would say something, regardless if you're into it or not. So for him to be
it's been so long ago that this stuff happened, and it's just.
You're right, but I'm new to him. Everybody who's new to him is going to see it.
And that's why I stepped in and I explained that it's, he has to deal with other channels, talking about the same shit, and that it's a touchy subject because it's been spoke about so many times. That's why I jumped in and was like, is there another, direction?
Bible's taking up for her daddy, y'all. Bible stepping in for her daddy. She seen that he was out of pocket. He all motherfucking frustrated. He might be out of Scotch. He gonna have to hit the late night liquor stuff.
That we could go, other than that.
We tried to go to another direction. When I asked him about the positive, he doesn't want to answer.
I mean, like now she wants to.
He doesn't like to brag. He does not like to brag.
The positive is, I'm a licensed PI that's never been charged or questioned, and I go drive the same vehicle and stay in the same hotel every down there. That's the positive.
This is the positive. Let me tell y'all the positive. Anybody want to get their own point of view on how all this shit got started? It's a $10 Tommy production, man. And without $10 Tommy supporters, none of this could have came true. It's the fact that people gave up gifts. They gave out their heart, man. They supported this man big time when he got accused of all the murders. They made sure he came back looking like Santa Claus. Now, who could tell you that story but Nitty, baby? D-City, man. Straight gritty, no pity. He even fell out with Mama Kelly. Came back and made that right. Everybody who had a problem with, he had a problem with Maddie and Gerald. He came back and motherfucking straightened them back out. Fatten they pockets. Fatten Mama Kelly's. That's when we started calling them $10 Tommy. Because before that, Mama Kelly named him T-Boy. We called him T-Boy. I still call him T-Boy. T-Boy, 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 T-Boy.
Okay, so you do outreach. You do outreach.
And so on. I'm down there to find out how they got there, why they didn't leave, and what I can do to help them do better if they do. That's it. If you want to call that outreach, go ahead.
And like I was saying before, nobody gave or supported a channel like the people, a chosen one community, supported $10 Tommy. And that's why he was able to come back to the D. And that's why he was able to keep on interviewing these women in the streets. And that's why the community grew to be what it is today. It's the community, man. It's the people that gave out of their heart and supported this man. And of course they wanted to see more of the D. And he came back and gave them more. That's what popped off. Nitty, baby, D-City. You already know how we get it.
What are you doing, by the way?
What do I do?
Yeah.
Well, let's see. I do a lot of things. I work a lot. I like changing my job. I like traveling. I love
I'm talking about with street people and stuff. You do anything with that?
No.
Okay.
Why would you think I would?
I didn't know if you did or didn't. You seem to have, honed in on these interviews and have an interest in it. And I thought, if you'd be interested in mine, why wouldn't you be interested in doing something like that yourself?
You didn't interest me for what you say. You interest me for what you don't.
How would you know what I don't say?
It interests me what you don't say. It interests me your verbal cues. It interests me how you deflect. That's more what interests me about you than what you.
Why would that interest you?
Because it's interesting to me when people lie.
I'm not lying.
I'm not saying you're lying right now.
This conversation's getting nowhere, Donald.
No, it's getting nowhere because you're not able to direct.
She said you was lying all the way through that bitch. Like we already told her. We already knew this shit. Man, everybody can see you a lie. Everybody can see you on the defense. Why you so damn defensive, dog? If you was out here all for the good. That 26,000 didn't hurt either though, right? 26,000 a month didn't hurt either, did it? Because you wouldn't have got that without these women's killings on 4th Street, dog. No, tell the truth. And tell everybody why you truly blowed up. Keep telling it like you've been telling it. Don't change the story, dog. You blowed up because of what? Huh? Because of who? You can tell it. It's all right. The women's of 4th Street. The women's of 4th Street. The women's you stalked from the Campbell building, dog.
In the situation you want.
This this is just not getting anywhere. I mean, this lady, you know, I thought this was going to be someone that was half-ass intelligent, that was going to try and have a...
No, Blondie is very intelligent.
No, she's not.
She's
No, she isn't. She's done no research. She is one of these hell-bent women that if she's, you know, if I don't like someone that's 5 pounds overweight, I got a target on my back.
I didn't say that.
I'm gonna tell you what I like. I like when $10 Tommy check the whole set, and it ain't even his channel, bitch. I like when $10 Tommy check the whole set, and it ain't even his channel. He just checked Bobbles' ass, and guess what? Bobbles' man, crackhead Bobbles, whatever you call it, crackhead video. He on the damn show today too. It's his birthday, and he ain't even spoke up for the way this fool done spoke to any woman on the panel, or to his wife. That should let y'all know how this shit really go, man. $10 Tommy is like these cats. He's like their God. Cause they be damn if they motherfucking piss him off. They won't piss $10 Tommy off, dog. That I know. Cause they don't want to get cut. They don't want to get cut the fuck off of that extra choke.
She heard the N-word when nobody did. You know, I've been around a while. I know this personality. It isn't friendly. It isn't to make me look good. It isn't to find out if I'm a good guy. It's to see if I'm associated with killing hookers, being a liar, liking rock-hard bodies that are younger than mine. I think it's a total waste of time. This has been a complete waste of time talking to this lady.
Well, I'm sorry you feel that way.
I do think that way, and I'm sure anybody with a half-assed brain thinks that way, and I'm sure there are plenty of people that avoid you like the plague. You're a militant, racist, know-it-all bitch that I hope I never talk to.
Oh, Lord. Why is every black person is racist to this food? Why is every black person racist to this food? I told y'all he got the same line, man. He reading this shit out of a book. This is a script to his ass. He wouldn't even had a balls to say what he say, man, if he wasn't behind the screen. Come on now, man. Look at $10 Tommy, man. Come on, he a clown, dog. Do he really look mean? Do he really look mean? Man. This fool is a racist, man. This fool is a downright stupid, non-intelligent. Just because you got some degrees don't make you motherfucking brilliant, man. You know? I ain't never jocked nobody for what they got or what they accomplished, dog. It's how you act. It's how you motherfucking carry yourself. It's how you motherfucking conduct yourself around others. And it's how you respect yourself and everyone else. And you ain't doing that, fool. You actually think that nobody's listening to you, or you in some type of crew, some type of a group where you're protected from everyone else that got common sense. Anyone with common sense hear that your ass can't get off the fact that this woman is black. You can't get off the fact that she's black, dog. You a racist, man, and you did call her a nigga. You called her a nigga. You said it, dog. Because everything you said behind it says you said. Everything you said behind it saying you said it. Because you keep on saying racist shit.
She's not
Hold on, Bob. Hold on.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is.
No, she really is not racist.
I've had tons of conversations with civil people all over the place, and very few like this. She has zero interest in a civil conversation that's going to get somewhere about what I do when I'm like. She wants to
But you don't want to talk about that.
Window, talk about weird shit, and show everybody how smart she is, which is a total and complete failure.
She is very.
Well, hold on, Bobbles, hold on. Hold on, Bobbles.
She didn't do
She's not
any.
racist.
She did zero. She heard the N-word. Nobody else did.
No, a couple of people. That's why I brought it up because
I don't okay. Well, I do know why you're getting upset. The bottom line is this. This is the bottom line, and why we're not seeing eye to eye right now. If you have an issue with something, you should say it. You shouldn't pretend like you want to say everything that's talked about you when you don't. And then as for me being a bitch, fine, I'll take it. You're not the first one to call me that, and you won't be the last. I am going to always say what I want to say. I have no problem in, hold on, I let you talk. Hold on, I let you talk. I let you talk.
Yeah, that's what ignorant people do. You don't know when to.
You know, you keep calling me ignorant, but yet you're the only one who, by your own measure of intelligence, you're not able to quantify.
Yeah, and you're the only, I can quantify. You pick up dogs.
But you stated that. Don't get mad at me because you say you enjoy really intelligent people and you're not one of them. That's what you stated. That's what you stated. I didn't say that.
No, Blobby is very intelligent.
No, she's not. No, she isn't. She's done no research. She is one of these hell-bent women, and if she's, if I don't like someone that's 5 pounds overweight, I got a target on my back.
I didn't say that. Nobody's telling you.
She heard the N-word when nobody did. I've been around a while. I know this personality. It isn't friendly. It isn't to make me look good. It isn't to find out if I'm a good guy. It's to see if I'm associated with killing hookers, being a liar, liking rock-hard bodies that are younger than mine. I think it's a total waste of time. This has been a complete waste of time talking to this lady.
Well, I'm sorry you feel that way.
I do think that way, and I'm sure anybody with a half-assed brain thinks that way, and I'm sure there are plenty of people that avoid you like the plague. You're a militant, racist, know-it-all bitch that I hope I never talk to.
Hold on.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is. I've had tons of conversations with civil people all over the place, and very few like this. She has zero interest in that civil conversation that's going to get somewhere about what I do when I'm like. She wants to.
But you don't want to talk about that.
Window, talk about weird shit, and show everybody how smart she is, which is a total and complete failure.
She is very.
Well, hold on, Bobbles. Hold on. Hold on, Bobbles.
She didn't do any. She did zero. She heard the N-word. Nobody else did.
No, a couple of people. That's why I brought it up. Because
okay. Well, I do know why you're getting upset. The bottom line is this. This is the bottom line, and why we're not seeing eye to eye right now. If you have an issue with something, you should say it. You shouldn't pretend like you want to say everything that's talked about you when you don't. And then as for me being a bitch, fine, I'll take it. You're not the first one to call me that, and you won't be the last. I am going to always say what I want to say. I have no problem in, hold on, I let you talk. Hold on, I let you talk. I let you talk.
Yeah, that's what ignorant people do. You don't know when to.
You keep calling me ignorant, but yet you're the only one who, by your own measure of intelligence, you're not able to quantify.
Yeah, and you're the only, I can quantify. You pick up dogs.
Because you stated that. Don't get mad at me because you say you enjoy really intelligent people and you're not one of them. That's what you stated. That's what you stated. I didn't say that. You did.
Oh, he is very intelligent.
No. He said that he values people who are book smart and he is not. That's what he said.
No,
that's what he said. Okay? That's what you said in so many words. And I said that has nothing to do with it.
Why Bobbles trying to take up for $10 Tommy when she haven't took up for this woman but one damn time? And that's the squeeze in the word, the N-word, nigga. She over here taking up for $10 Tommy, and he over here handling his own. I don't think he needs your help when he over here motherfucking saying every racist, He's saying every racist slang that he can think of, man. That's why he read them books. So he can remember all these racist slangs. He know what gets underneath people's skin.
Did not say that.
Yes, you did. You said you were not good in school and you value people who are good in school, which are not you. True or false? That's what you said.
And I said later on in life, I caught up. But
yes, you said later on in life you became successful. And when you spoke about being successful, you spoke of it as a financial backing. That's what you said. That's what you said, but that's what you said.
Later in life, I caught up academically.
You said you caught up to them in being successful. You did not say you caught up intellectually. You stated that you enjoyed being with the pregnant woman and she did really well because her son teaches at an Ivy League. Stressing the fact that you are somebody who appreciates book smarts intelligence. That's what you stated.
That was part of the conversation, but
that's what you stated.
Later on, I caught up academically.
Yes, which you are not.
I am.
Oh, he really is very smart.
I'm not saying he's not smart, Bobbles, but I'm saying for his measure of what he quantifies as somebody being intelligent, he does not pass that bar. That is what I'm saying.
I do now.
Apparently you don't, because you value the book smart degree, which you don't have.
Which is so fucking stupid. There's no fucking way in the world you have a degree in economics. You're a full of shit. Screw it. No way. Absolutely.
Well, I guess I'm dumb to you.
Yeah, I bet you are, but you'll never prove it.
Why would I feel the need to prove anything to you? After this conversation, I'm going to go back to my great life and never think about you again. And you think that I'm going to prove something to you? You must be crazy.
Show me a copy of the diploma.
I'm going to drop the...
She'll never have it. She'll never come
what will I do? You don't think I'm intelligent?
I don't want you guys fighting. I do not.
What will I do? What will I do that I'm not intelligent to you? Oh no.
No.
Oh well.
Okay. You guys both want to strangle each other right now. Is there a possible way of fixing this to where it goes back to just...
It's not possible because he's such an... It's not possible. It's not possible because he doesn't understand that you can't treat somebody like an asshole and then think you're getting respect. You can't sit here and disrespect somebody and then go, oh, I want respect. It doesn't work like that. Or, oh, you shouldn't have said this to me because I'm sensitive to it.
I don't think it's sensitive about each other.
There's no fucking way in the world you can agree in economics. You're a full of shit. Screw it. No way. Absolutely.
Well, I guess I'm dumb to you.
Yeah, I bet you are, but you'll never prove it.
Why would I feel the need to prove anything to you? After this conversation, I'm going to go back to my great life and never think about you again. And you think that I'm going to prove something to you? You must be crazy.
Show me a copy of the diploma.
I'm going to drop the...
She'll never have it. She'll never come up with that.
What will I do? You don't think I'm intelligent?
I don't want you guys fighting. I do not.
What will I do? What will I do that I'm not intelligent to you? Oh no.
No.
Oh well.
Okay. You guys both want to strangle each other right now. Is there a possible way of fixing this to where it goes back to just...
It's not possible because he's such an... It's not possible. It's not possible because he doesn't understand that you can't treat somebody like an asshole and then think you're getting respect. You can't sit here and disrespect somebody and then go, oh, I want respect. It doesn't work like that. Or, oh, you shouldn't have said this to me because I'm sensitive to it.
I don't think it's sensitive about each other. I did more to do about each other.
I'm producing an economics degree from anywhere. Pure bullshit.
Jump up and get the link and jump up.
Not true. She will never produce an economics degree. Nonsense. Bullshit.
Oh,
Well, she
it
doesn't
must
have to
really
produce
burn you.
anything.
It must really burn you.
They don't have one.
So it must really burn you to be so obsessed with my life. It must really
She
burn you.
travels the
Yeah,
world, so I mean, she does something good for work. I mean, she does pay for
But this
her
is
own
the thing
work
about
as
you.
well.
Why do you care if I had a degree or not? The measure of success is not with a degree. You can be somebody that doesn't read and do very well and be a millionaire. So the fact that you sit here and think that you're going to quantify your spectrum of intelligence on me is just ridiculous.
This lady's nuts. Show your degree.
It's just ridiculous. You would really hate if you knew the degrees my parents have. Then you would really be pissed.
What you're doing. You don't have a
You would
degree.
really be pissed.
You don't have a degree in economics.
Well, I guess to you I don't. So, oh my gosh, I don't have it.
Good luck
I
picking up
dropped the
jobs.
link for her to come on.
Well, good luck to you.
After
May the
this,
rest of your life be great.
Yeah, we're
I
still.
doubt Tom will ever.
I don't need your luck.
Tom's gonna trust me to have anybody else.
No, I won't do it. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. You didn't know she was nuts.
Oh, God almighty. No. This needs to be solved. This needs.
Is this like a new $10 Tommy? It's a new T-boy or something? Cause what is this cat, man, that wanna be on a motherfucking panel and don't know how to act? This fool do not know how to act, man. He just take over the whole damn panel, dog. But you know, they said motherfucker, I fooled on that bitch. But you know, I did though. But he seen the fool motherfucking constantly though. And apparently Bobble's like it. You see how she let him go?
To be solved.
No, it's impossible. She's a liar. She loves to just start shit. She had zero interest in a civil conversation. This kook is nuts.
Oh, Howard, what will I do now that
She's very outspoken.
no.
Both of you guys are very outspoken.
You know her in a limited way. She comes on, she says she likes potato chips, and she says she likes, vacationing and animals. But now you've got to see the real her, so I hope you learn by it. Just like I take the rest of them, secular, cray, all these other kooks. Here's one too.
No, she's not like secular and cray, I promise
People
you.
along the lines of a troublemaking, militant, racist, low IQ kook that likes.
Wait, how is she racist though?
She's hearing words that people didn't say.
Because
No,
I'm
she's not
threatening
the
his
only one.
intelligence. Now I'm a racist.
She wasn't.
Keep going.
She wasn't the only one. No, she wasn't the only.
Do you
one
want to
that-
ask questions now? Do you want to switch it up? So are you still want to have a tantrum?
No,
Ask her questions.
I tried 10 times.
Do you want to switch it up now, or do you want to have a tantrum? Because I'm not interested in your tantrum. You can have that when you're off screen.
It's never gonna get solved. If
You can
guys
have your
keep giving
tantrum when
jabs
we're off
to each
screen.
You're
other.
having a tantrum, but I'm calling
You are
out.
having a tantrum, like a child. It's ridiculous.
It's
Absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah. Wait till they start accusing you of poisoning dogs. See how
Absolutely
you
ridiculous. Oh, now you're gonna come on what I do for a living. Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I do for a living. If I'm interviewing people and they're saying they're coming up dead, now you're a dog walker or whatever the hell you're doing, they're coming up dead. How would you like it?
I've never had a dead dog, but thank you. I'll let you know when it does happen. It's never happened to me.
This is like 5th grade logic, I swear to God, almost.
Is there questions that you could ask her?
Yeah. Have you
That's-
ever had
but that you don't
have ever had your IQ tested?
No, and I don't plan to.
Yeah, good idea.
But when I did take the little ones on, which is not a real one, it said I was fairly intelligent and I was really good in the math. Well,
Reader's Digest.
no, I didn't do Reader's Digest, but I do like to read a lot. So
Go take the hey, do me a favor. Go take the MMDI.
I'm not interested in that. I'm actually interested in law school. But thank you for that. I'm taking the LSATs, but thank you for that.
Yeah, no, let me know how you score.
I don't need to because you won't be paying for it, and you won't be admitting me into school. So thanks for that. But I'm gonna go with no. Thank you. I appreciate you and furthering of my education. But since you don't pay for it and you're not gonna be in my admissions, I don't really care.
Dream on.
Thank you. I'm fully aware I'm going to be in law school. But thank you. And when I get the degree and I'm a lawyer, thank you for this conversation.
And this the man that helps women. The man that goes out and have good intentions. This the man that call himself bird watching and not tricking out here. Come on, man. Can't y'all see this man fooling? I told you when he on that Scotch, he let it all out. He can't stop lying to save his life. He gonna tell the truth, man. He can't stop telling the truth to save his life, man. He gonna tell the truth, man. He gonna be exactly who he is.
Ask her what her fetish is. Ask her what her fetish is.
I don't want to know.
Oh, Jesus.
This lady is super fake.
Oh.
You also have to remember that she's still she's still young compared to us, and she's curious. She's still
and guess where she lives? New York. What a surprise! Perfect.
Best city to live in.
Yeah,
Hey,
you're right where you belong.
Exactly. I love living in New York. I love going everywhere.
Yep.
She has family in Michigan. She likes Mackinac Island.
Yeah, I love it.
Did you see any of his Mackinac Island videos of Lovey?
Yeah, those are.
No, I didn't see it, but I have plenty of pictures of Mackinac Island, so I don't really need it. But I'm glad he liked it.
Oh, he goes all the time.
I get all the time.
Mackinac City. He crosses that dangerous ass bridge.
I mean, it is what it is. It's a great place to be. I have nothing but love for Michigan. I think it's a great place to live. I just prefer New York.
Yeah, it's a perfect fit for it. How much you saying AOP?
First of all, I don't live in her district, and I don't agree with her politics, but she is a representative.
Whose politics do you agree with?
Well, I'm an independent, but...
In New York, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm so glad you don't agree with AOC. Thank God.
I mean, she has the right to believe in what she wants to believe in.
Yeah, but she's dumber than a rock.
I know, but it's part of the democratic process.
To be dumber than a rock.
Listen, let her agree with what she agrees in. I think it's great people.
Me personally, I think AOC is one that should be having to produce her fucking economics degree. I honestly don't think she's smart enough to have one.
Has she ever showed any of her degrees?
Well, I mean, hey,
I don't know.
the schools say that she went there, so go ahead.
I don't like her, but I think she's in economics.
I find her fascinating.
For porn.
She knows what she's saying she's not going to get past, so it is what it is. I don't let it get me riled up.
I'm just glad I'm just glad you don't agree with all the shit that comes out of her mouth.
No, I'm an independent.
See, time I told you she wasn't stupid. See?
There are things with the Republican Party I like. There are things in the Democratic Party I like. So I'm an independent. It is what it is.
That means your vote means nothing.
Well, I'm going to still vote the way I want. That's the beauty of a democracy.
Thank you, Tina Love.
I'm trying to get this. I'm trying to get this to start into a different direction.
Listen, Bobbles. Some people are just not meant to be cool with each other and accept it.
She's not interested in that. She asked the questions that came to mind. She's watched TV shows. She saw channels that were successful in doing this bullshit. She used her number one go-to source, Google, and didn't vet any of the things that she read. She didn't spend any time on looking at anything good that I did, even though they're depicted in the videos that I've uploaded. Everything I asked her, she's got an answer for.
Correct.
She didn't have time to look at it. I believe that. She has time to look at the things that suit her negative influence on questioning.
I don't have a negative interest in you. I just have
She's on the LSAT, though, and she's interested in law. She'll make a good attorney.
Don't you want?
Huh? How? She's argumentative.
She's not going to get into
for everything. That's the perfect.
Well, listen, when I get it,
one-sided, biased, and she.
No, I'm not one-sided or biased. What I am is telling you difficult questions, and part of it is difficult because you're not used to answering things you don't like talking about.
Way smarter than you are.
And I know people way smarter than me, but I love people who are smarter than me.
Okay.
I love people who are smarter than me. I love people who challenge me. You just aren't one of them.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
I love people who challenge me. I love people who are smarter than me.
Well, that shouldn't be hard to find.
I love it. You're just not one of them.
Yeah, neither are you.
No, that's fine.
Hey,
But this isn't an interview anymore. This is just putting, like...
Well, let him get it out. He wants his tantrum. Let it get it out. Let it get him off his mind. Go ahead, keep going.
Hey, Bob, this is what I'll hang my hat on. This lady does not have a degree in economics.
Okay.
I've never asked her to prove anything.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Yes, please. Please.
Okay, it has nothing to do. It has nothing to do with the interview. I think that you're both basically at an impasse, and you both sound like you're kind of done with each other. But can somebody please explain to me what this whole debt ceiling thing is in the U.S. federal government, where everything shuts down if it's not passed through Congress and so forth? Because up here, we have a vote of non-confidence where the government can change. But I've never actually seen all of the systems attached to the government actually shut down for any reason, at least not in my lifetime.
That's a Mr. Bobbles thing, or a Tom thing.
Well, I really don't, to be honest with you. I mean, I don't really follow that too much. It always seemed like kind of hokey because it's always resolved enough to where things go on. It seems like a political measure, and I really never looked at it because it didn't really seem to affect me one way or the other, and it always just seemed like political rhetoric. You know, if all of a sudden, you know, we're getting bombed and nobody's sending anybody out to protect us, it would probably be worrying me then. But it seems to really have any teeth. I don't know. I don't know enough about it.
I don't know, but this $1 trillion.
Did JC Bear just calm the room down? Like that female. Man, I can't even say the woman's name, but y'all know who I'm talking about. Cookie. But when she was young and played on Hustle, when she was young and played on Hustle and Flow, did y'all see how JC Bear came up in there and just made them fools feel intelligent with his stupid ass motherfucking question? He did that shit on purpose, y'all already know. I really think that JC Bear can have his own show, man. I don't think he really need Bible though.
Package is, I mean, gas is already up almost $2 now.
That's the super.
Blobby, why is gas up almost? He doesn't have a Blobby. You don't drive, do you, in New York?
No. But it's actually a good thing because that's what your money is based on. It's based on gas. So it's good when it's up.
No, it's bad when it's up.
I mean, it's good for your currency. It's bad for your wallet.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
It's bad all around, especially.
See what I mean?
Yeah. No, it's good for it's after everything shut down. Everything was forced to shut down, and then now we have higher gas mileage. The meat's gone up. Everything's gone up, and now we have this. What? How much is it? $1 trillion deal going through? And
3.5 trillion. Build back.
They always want to talk all about this money and all this just all the stock market and everything. But they always complaining. All the women were saying, man, if you own something, if you got your money invested in something, it's actually good for your investment. It's not good for everything else that you see on your daily date, but in your investment, that's how your money grow, dog. The more the gas go up, the more cho you get.
Better.
The build back better, and all it's going to do is ruin us. It's going to ruin us, especially like the middle class, the poor to middle class. It's going to ruin us. We can't afford.
You're already screwed either way
now. Yeah, we're screwed. We weren't as screwed as before.
How Bibles and them consider themselves being middle class? And they live in a motel room, dog. They live in a damn motel room. How you middle class? When I can hear, even if you don't live in a motel room, I can hear neighbors above you, man. I can hear you. I hear your conversation that you got water running through your bathroom from the people bathroom above you. That ain't middle class, man. Welcome to being poor. You poor, dog. You live from check to check, right? Then you poor. That ain't middle class, man. Everybody want to defy themselves on how much money they got, but you don't even live as good as an average dope man. Cause that damn sure ain't middle class, man.
Certain idiots got into office. We weren't this bad off, and now we're about to be even worse, and it's already starting, and it comes at the worst time possible after everybody's been out of work, and now people are not sitting on their ass anymore collecting $600 extra a week. I mean, this is for the people that didn't collect the unemployment with the extra benefits, and they worked the whole time and had to carry on for their kids, because their kids, like they're out of work, and you have to, so now you're supporting them. You have extra costs. Everything's going up. Dog food, meats, drinks, gas, everything. Your necessities are going up, and half the time we can't even get them now because of shortage here and a shortage there. And it's going to get really, really fucking bad. And the rich will be okay, but as middle class to poor people, we're not going to be okay. We can't even catch up right now. We can't catch up. And now it's going to cost work. It's going to cost extra money to get to work now because of gas. It's costing extra money. Everything's costing extra money, and businesses aren't even doing overtime right now because half the time they can't get their parts in. It's insane,
Hey, that's a wrap for us, though. Nitty, baby, D-City. Thanks for rocking with me, kicking with me, fading with me. I already told you he was on food. I just wanted to fool with him right quick. It has something for our CWG family, man. So thanks for kicking with me late night. And I'm over here eating, trying to eat and talk. You know what I'm saying? I can barely talk, so I damn sure they need to be eating too. But I appreciate y'all though, real talk though. Throw the rope, tie the knot. You already know how we get it, baby. You don't got no rope, Find some socks. You don't got no socks, find some sheets, but damn sure hold on for your brother Frank Nitty. 2 T's, 2 titties, and CWG rocks with me. Woody woo woo. Daddy, 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 daddy. Daddy long stroke. Appreciate y'all. Real talk though. Enjoy your night. Until the next time. CWG, you rock.